If India plays anywhere close to their potential, I don't think India will have a tough game. But as you said, I completely agree with you. When you come to a final, it's not about what you have done, it's how well you play on that given day. That is what they have to deal with. I'm telling you, India is a team that has a target on its back. In world cricket, teams want to try and beat India. And India is a bit like what Novak Djokovic was, or a Federer was, or Rafael Nadal is in French Open, where players just want to beat that one person / team in this case. So India is in such a prime position, pole position, a bit like what Max Verstappen is in Formula One. People want to get ahead. But the beauty is India is a very talented, skilled, accomplished, and most importantly, a team which handles pressure well.
Yes.
That is brilliant about Team India.
Well, you're talking about the pressure that India handles, Karthik. It's some record because 2023 World Cup, 2014 T20 World Cup, Champions Trophy and this Asia Cup, India has lost that just one game. So it's the consistency that India is coming in. I know that one game is very painful for all the fans, that 19th November, but it's just been that one game that India has lost. So it's India's consistency versus Pakistan's unpredictability, because you don't know which team's going to show up and how they're going to play on that day.
Look, that was always the case. When you talk about Pakistan, the unpredictability is something which everyone has highlighted and spoken about. But you look at the teams of before, and I know that when it comes from a current player, that it's not a rivalry anymore. Obviously, people are going to go through it with a very fine tooth comb. But when it comes from other people, then it's fine. I think that is what it is. But right now, when just coming back to what DK said and what you answered, pound for pound, man for man, I think there's not a comparison. But again, anything can happen in a final. We saw that we've been talking about how good India is, and we can create two more teams and they could beat any other side. But Sri Lanka pushed you in that game, that super over which you're talking about. So if Pakistan has a great day and somebody else has a bad day from our side, then anything can happen, because at the end of the day, it's a final. You've got different nerves. The same situation evokes different sort of reactions from people. But just the way India has handled many things. Yes, it's a team in transition. You've seen a big change of guard. Some of the best players who we had in white ball cricket are not part of it anymore. So it's a final without them. But having said that, just the pedigree of the side, just what the team has been handed from generation to generation, and how it's prepared. Look, we've got some of the finest competitions going around. So it actually prepares you very nicely coming into a final like that. And also the consistency which you're talking about comes from all of that. Just pound for pound, just look at the quality there. A subpar, a below par India defeated Pakistan.
Yes.
Can you imagine? And we said, oh, 160, whatever, 5-8, is it too much? And at one stage, they were, 81 or 91? Yeah, the halfway stage at 91.
Yes.
And we did the combox at that point of time. And after that, just the way we came back, and it was a below par India. If, as DK said, if he didn't have Butterfingers, the game would have been very, very different. Again, it's a hindsight. But India is just a very, very solid side. You just hope that they just turn up and play as they're supposed to play.